And that rounds out Domain 6. In Domain 6, we looked at how we actually test the security levels of our organization. Are we as secure as we think we are? Most often, the answer is no. And we find the answer to the question by looking at vulnerability scans, penetration testings, doing our security assessments, and our audits. In the vulnerability scanning, we figure out, are those vulnerabilities present? Remember, to have a risk, we need threat times vulnerability. If there's no vulnerability, there's no risk. If there's no threat, there's no risk. Both of them needs to be present. And in the penetration testing phase, we test if those vulnerabilities can pose a threat, if they are an actual risk. If they are not, we can ignore those, and then we can focus on the ones that are. We looked at how we perform both internal and external audits, and how we do a full security assessment. And then finally we looked at how we review and test the code we've written to make sure it is as secure as it should be. And obviously, security is a requirement just like the functionality is. Which methodologies and which approaches did we use to make sure both the code is functional and it is secure? You can see what I mentioned in the beginning. Domain 6 is not a huge domain, but it is another critical piece of the pie both for our security in the organization and for the CISSP certification. So let's move on, and I hope to see you in Domain 7.